Good morning, everyone. This is Deborah. I just want to let you know I'm down to Abby walking because the other two girls are too old. The oldest one is 18 years old and the second one is 16 years old. And unfortunately, Molly has congestive heart failure, but she's doing pretty well on medicine. So I'm grateful for that. I really want to make this video because I am confused, and I was ready to delete my channel. I actually went through and to find out how to delete my channel. I am so thrown by the events that are taking place. When Donald Trump said he was going to run for president, I supported that. I thought he was the best choice. This is when he ran the first time. So I was going to vote for him, okay? I sure didn't want the alternative. So I was walking down the hallway, and I had not voted for a president for years because I know they're all crooks. So, but I thought, I do not want Hillary Clinton to be our president. I have no choice. I've got to go vote for Donald Trump. So I actually went and registered for the first time in years, I think ever since Jimmy Carter, because I was convinced Jimmy Carter was a real Christian. So I hadn't voted in years, like I said. So I went and registered. I was walking in my hall to my bedroom one day, and I was thinking, oh, I have to remember to vote. I sure don't want, the alternative. So, I sure didn't want Hillary Clinton. So as soon as I was reminding myself to vote for Donald Trump, that I had to go make sure I did it and didn't forget, because I had registered, I heard the Father say, King Saul. Now, we know about King Saul. We know that the people worshipped King Saul and they wanted him as their king. And so as soon as he said that, I knew that I was not to vote, and I didn't. Also, when Donald Trump was speaking that snake poem, I knew in my spirit that he was referring to himself. I'm serious. I have nothing against this man at all. And in fact, I liked him, and I thought I would vote for him, but I couldn't because of what Father told me. So he won the election, and that was fine, and I kept watching his behavior, and I was like, I think he's really legitimate. I think he's really meaning to help America. And do you know, our Father gave me 2 different dreams, not right the same night, because I kept doubting Donald Trump's sincerity. Or I thought he was really sincere, and so I was doubting what I thought the Lord was showing me. And in 2 dreams, 2 consecutive dreams at I don't know what the interval was, but he kept trying to seduce me. And the third dream the Lord gave me was so profound, I could not doubt any longer. I was in a parking garage down under the ground, and Donald Trump, I was going to get on an elevator to go up, and Donald Trump showed up, and he again was trying to seduce me. And I was like, don't bother me anymore. Go home to your wife. And as soon as I said that, the black beast, that car that the presidents ride, pulled up, and the back door automatically opened, and Melania Trump stepped out of the shadows, which I didn't even know she was there. She got into the car. Donald Trump got in after her, the door closed, and it left. And I was like, oh my gosh. I woke up and I just didn't know what, I was like, this is so clear. I know I did not make myself have this dream. So again, I was saying, okay, Lord, forgive me for doubting you and for what you're saying. And I had made a video before the garage dream, and I had shared that Donald Trump was kept trying to seduce me. So now, fast forward, I'm trying to think, I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but so now I'm really like, oh, I'm sorry, you keep trying to warn me, and I can't, it doesn't match what I'm seeing, and he seems like he's doing a good job, but Lord, I'm going to trust you that you are telling me what the truth is. All right, so then time goes on, and sure enough, Donald Trump seemed to be helping America, and I just couldn't, I had no negative feelings about him. I had no negative discernment. So then I get one more vivid dream that was like, it was as if I was there. And I don't usually have dreams that vivid and that real. And all it was one shot of vision, and it was Donald Trump making out passionately with Barack Obama. I woke up, it was so shocking and so vile. I woke up and fell to the floor and cried my heart out to the Lord for that I ever doubted him, okay? So, I just resolved myself that I was going to believe what God told me, and I wasn't going to doubt. And that's what I've been doing. But I still don't have any bad feelings towards this guy. I really don't. And my husband told me, my husband is a journeyman electrician in the union, and he works on big construction jobs, big commercial jobs. And he told me he didn't like Trump at all. And he told me that Trump used to stiff the contractors. In other words, he would hire these contractors and then he wouldn't pay them. So a lot of men went into bankruptcy because of Donald Trump. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm trying to share this with you guys so that we can decipher what in the world is going on. Now, if he is truly repented, that is really awesome, and I would totally support him. But I have to be sure this is what the Lord, the Bible warned us that in the end days, that there would come a deception that would deceive even the elect if possible. So we have to be careful. Anybody can repent with their mouth, you guys, but we don't know anybody's heart. And I guess I heard that he got saved, and if he did, I'm just so grateful. I'm really grateful about it. And I'm hoping and believing that our Father will make this clear for me anyway, because he has each time I have doubted what he showed me. Now, the reason I'm making this is, if you guys saw my video I made the other day, I had an experience with the black horse that's in the book of Revelation. And Father has told me my name was Deborah for a reason. And, I have a hard time believing all this stuff. So I just, put it on the back burner and watch and pray and try to keep myself, focused and not become discouraged or any of those things. So I had the experience with the black horse years ago. This was years ago. And if you go and look at my last video, you will understand. And it was a hard video to make. It's hard to tell you people that this black horse came to me, and then the black horse went inside of me. Now, I shared in that video that I believe The black horse does not represent, or it may represent many things, but I believe that the black horse represents judgment. And the Father has confirmed that to me, because he said, what color robes do judges wear? Well, judges wear black, okay? So that black horse is representing judgment. And the Father told me I was named Deborah for a reason. So Deborah was the only female judge that we know of that's in the Bible. Now that blows my mind. I can't even fathom it. I don't think I've ever really accepted that. But I want to tell you what happened last night. I have not been dreaming, and I've had really bad memory, and I researched it, and I started taking magnesium, 2 different magnesiums, and they are actually helping, because I have been able to remember things better. So anybody who's got a memory issue, they should look into that. So I've been taking these 2 different magnesiums, and I had 2 dreams in a row. The first night, I remembered it when I woke up. I don't remember what it was now. It wasn't anything specific. Last night, I had a dream early this morning. It was early this morning. You guys, I saw the black horse flying in the sky. He was over a city. I don't know what city it was. I don't have dreams like this. The black horse was flying. We are under judgment. There is no question about it, no doubt about it, and we have to be careful. And I know it's confusing right now, because people that I believe are hearing from the Lord are not agreeing with other people that I believe are hearing from the Lord. So we have to be really careful. And I mean, I was ready to delete my channel but then I got that dream about the horse. The black horse was flying in the air, and he's here. Judgment is here. We are under judgment, and we're going to start seeing the results of that. And so just please be careful. I just encourage you. You know, it would be wonderful if Donald Trump really has repented. I would support him 100%, but I don't know if he has. I don't know if this is a big scheme that he and Obama have put together. I have to trust the dream I had about him and Obama kissing each other. That was so vulgar. It was so vulgar. It was vulgar. All right. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry this is a little longer than my usual videos. I hope it's going to make sense. I'm just shooting from the hip. And I hope to see you soon. Shalom.